believe we agreed for the first application. I'll be the only one to deal with it. I will need 30 minutes to present my application.
How much?
30 minutes, my lord.
Yes. My lord.
My lord, may I comment on this matter?
Yes, my lord, I say that's speaking for myself. But I believe the other people will speak for themselves.
My lord, with your kind permission, for record purposes, I wish to bring to the attention of the court that we shall no longer be acting for the sixth respondent in this matter, and to that effect we have filed a notice to cease acting on account of the Supreme Court decision that determined that the president cannot be subject to civil proceedings. So in that regard, we will not be able to act contrary to an express court order, and we have therefore filed a notice to cease acting, and we ask the court to deem that to be a sufficient notice that the person named as the sixth respondent is now unrepresented in these proceedings.
Thank you, Dr. Kamotho. However, we are not inclined to do anything this afternoon except the business of the two files before the court. After that, we can take directions as may be necessary.
Most obliged.
As far as time allocation is concerned, this is how we'll allocate time. The main applicants will give you 15 minutes each. The main applicants, we will give you 15 minutes each. Supporters of the application, we will give you 5 minutes each. If you are supporting the application, we'll give you 5 minutes each. Respondents will give you 7 minutes each. Interested parties will give you 5 minutes each. Rejoinder by main applicants will be 7 minutes each. We ask the court assistant to observe time strictly.
My lord, this is our first impeachment case since we became a republic. And impeachment cases are mixed up with all sorts of things like law, politics, security of the country, and etc. My very humble submission, my lord, so far as possible, let people say what they want to say. It's a healing process. And coming up with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, my lords, it does damage not only to ourselves, but to the entire nation. It is a nation we are concerned about, all of us. When chips are down, we normally ask advocates take different positions when we have a matter before the court. But when it comes to impeachment cases, we are all concerned about the safety of the state, to save the state. Let people say what they want to say. There should be no limitation at all. That's my plea. And may I say to you most respectfully, I have come into this matter on behalf of Kituo cha Sheria. We stand for the rule of law, the supremacy, and for preservation of the state of Kenya. Let people say what they want to say. Let us not come up with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, and so on and so on. Thank you.
My lords, your leadership, I appreciate the matter before this court is the recusal of the judges. But please, I urge you to be a little bit more flexible on the issue of time, particularly 5 minutes. My lord, no council enjoys making an application for recusal of judges. It's a very weak. So please allow us a little bit more flexibility.
Dr. Kamuna has submitted that he needs unlimited time, meaning that he can argue this case even until tomorrow. Mr. Mwite, how much time do you require for yourself?
I would say for those supporting at least 10 to 15 minutes. It's just relaxation that I'm asking for, so that the issues are wholly articulated.
My Lord, may I suggest that we stick to the time you have allocated us, and you have the discretion to allow anybody, including my learned senior, the Honorable P.K. Moite, any flexibility.
I think that's what we did last time. We allocated times, but we were flexible enough to add time whenever it became necessary. So with those submissions in mind, we'll give you the time allocations which we have given, but with the latitude to grant more should it be necessary.
I was going to request the court that because we are prosecuting this application, that we just say that officially so that I don't feel pressured, I have 30 minutes. This is the kind of case, my Lord, that if you do not argue it, inevitably, this case will somehow have to land to the Court of Appeal. I don't want anybody to accuse me I did not argue this or the other when I had an opportunity. 30 minutes will not bring heavens down. It is only 15 minutes to enable me to do the job, not for myself, for my clients.
My Lord, if I may add something. If I may add something, my Lord.
Let me speak. This is a court of law. I respect you very much, counsel, senior counsel, and all the counsel here. But please let us appreciate that this is a court of law. And when directions are made, please let's respect those directions. I'm making this direction. We have allocated time. Should it become necessary for one party to ask for more time, we will consider that. Thank you.
My Lord, the first